divine spiritual guidance, here to do another live. And on this particular live, we're looking at all 12 zodiac signs, specifically looking at the person that's going to be coming your way for the month of November 2025. So if you're here watching live, welcome. Don't hesitate to say hello into the chat, interact. Let me know if these messages resonate with you. Before we begin, remember, time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Since this is a general reading and not a personal reading, I strongly advise that you keep an open mind and do know that it's not everybody's story. But if you would like for me to look closely at your unique love situation, you can book a reading with me at beacondivinespiritualguidance.com, where I can guarantee to tap into your love situation, your situation as a single man or woman, and see what's coming your way in love. We get a lot of people that come through and watch this channel. And surprisingly, we get an overwhelming amount of people that definitely do say these messages resonate with them. But I'm sure there is a small percentage where it doesn't. So just know that's how tarot works. It may or may not resonate with you. All right, guys, we're going to get right into it. Please excuse me tonight, guys. I am extremely exhausted. I'm just not feeling my best tonight, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So I'm not going to be on here too long. We're going to go through the reading as usual, but it's just going to be a nice, mellow reading. Just a nice, mellow reading. All right. I've already blessed the deck collective. So we're going to first start off with Aries. Big shout out to those that are on the live now. Good to see you, T Rose. Thank you so much, T Rose, for holding it down into the live chat, keeping everybody in line and informed. I see we also have Felicia here. Hello, waiting patiently for that Leo read. Hey, Tanisha, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. And we got my girl Shay in the building. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for your understanding. Let's get started. Let's do the Aries read. As you guys know, retrograde, Mercury retrograde, affects readers, spiritualists, people that's very tapped in on a deeper level. So I think I'm I'm starting to really feel it, and also being a little bit of sleep deprived. So like I say, please excuse me in advance if I don't give you guys a 3-hour all signs reading. I don't have it in me tonight. But we're still going to give you a thorough reading. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Come on, Aries. Let's see what we got. Hey, Raymond. How you doing? Hey, Felicia. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that's going to be coming towards Aries in love and romance for the rest of November 2025? We have the Two of Cups. The Five of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This person could be a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. They could also be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. One thing is very certain for many of you, this is someone who definitely wants to build a relationship with you. They definitely do. Um, it seemed as if you and this person had some trouble in paradise, and they don't want to push you away. I'm getting this is somebody that pushed you away. They don't want to push you away anymore. The reason why they're coming back with the Six of Swords in reverse to the Seven of Cups in the reverse, they're realizing that there's no one better than you. Yeah, like they're very convinced that you're the person they want to be with. They look at you as their equal, their partner, their match, and they don't get a sense of fulfillment when they're not with you. It's like what you provide this person is a very emotional experience that make them feel good. It's like you kind of give this person life. I'm also getting a heavy codependent energy from this person. But the sad truth about this energy is they don't bring much to the table. They expect a lot from what you offer them emotionally, but then it's like they're not giving much. I don't see a lot here about them offering you much other than just saying, I need you back into my life because you make me feel good. I agree, Ryan. It definitely feels like a one-sided relationship here. That is a huge red flag. Very self-serving, this person. Can you tell me a little bit about what this person's true and honest intentions are with Aries? We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. Definitely one-sided. Absolutely. They want that romantic experience you offered them. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that speaks of like a one-sided energy. It kind of confirms everything we've just talked about, Aries. Be careful with this person. It definitely feels like somebody from your past. That's definitely having issues coming forward to you. They lack a lot of confidence to extend this offer. But the real reason they're extending it is because they are not getting the same emotional fulfillment elsewhere. Very selfish, very self-serving, this person. Is there anyone else coming towards Aries in love for the rest of November 2025? Spirit is saying have patience with Temperance and the Nine of Pentacles. Aries, have patience for the right person to come in. You are continuously working on yourself, your goals, your standards, and you're doing the right thing. You're definitely on the right track. Your energy is very grounded, very balanced this month. There could be definitely an influx in your finances and your stability. A lot of healing, a lot of soul searching. And this is making space, right? Making space to elevate your standards and what it is you actually are looking for in a partner. But as far as attracting your forever soulmate, I'm not quite seeing that. I think you're just still, you know, being met with an unexpected surprise of the person from your past coming to trigger you once again. The person that betrayed you, y'all know who that person is. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Next, we have Taurus. Tiffany says, I just left this person who was a serial cheater and a narcissist. I deserve someone who's going to give to me as well. Absolutely. And you know, I don't like to throw the word narcissist around, Aries, but every card, the entire energy was very self-serving. And we talk a lot about on this channel about reciprocity. So you've got to be mindful of this, that people come in sometime for their own personal gain and needs. And if that is your story, don't let that person come and use you up again. Don't let it happen. All right, we're moving on to Taurus. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming to the live. Like I said, it's going to be kind of a cool and a mellow reading tonight. Not feeling my best, but I'm pushing through. So hit the like button for your girl. Just let your girl know that you appreciate me pushing through tonight. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And if you're here waiting for your sign, don't just wait on your sun sign. Be sure you check out your sun, your moon, rising, and Venus signs in these readings. Kitty Cat, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. She says, thank you, Mika, for your time and energy. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you all for those that decided to come and hang out with us tonight. Thank you. All right, here we go. Taurus. Taurus. Spirit, tell me about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Taurus during the month of November 2025 in love and romance? We have the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Cups as well as the Ace of Cups. This feels like a runner. Definitely feels like a runner, Taurus. And the reason why I say that is because this is someone that truly feels like their intuition is telling them that this may not work out between you two. So I'm curious to see why this person is even showing up as someone coming towards you. Let's look at it. I think they're definitely interested, but it doesn't feel like something that's going to last long. Tell me a little bit about this High Priestess energy. Four Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. Okay. And underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So again, it's almost like they're being called, like their intuition is telling them that you guys are just not going to really mesh well or work out. And it's best for them to just kind of let this go. They think a lot about this. They're very much not like telling you a lot of this. They're kind of keeping it to themselves. But then there's this conscious mind of them that's telling them, maybe I should stay here. So it's a battle of their intuition or their subconscious versus their conscious mind. So this is definitely a big, fickle person. Very fickle. Very unsure about if they should go, if they should stay. if they could continue this or should they leave. But there's something about underneath the deck about them thinking, maybe I should walk away from this. So what is their intentions? Maybe we need to ask that. What is this person's intentions with Taurus? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Four of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this person doesn't want to be single. That's the thing. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be single. So that's what's keeping them in it. But I'm getting like very flirty, very minimal energy, nothing serious. I'm just getting, let's talk, let's get to know each other. I don't know if I want to stay here. I don't know if I want to go. I don't even know if this person has real, true intentions. Even the Page of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands. They're fighting some type of internal battle here. And some internal battle within themselves. I don't even think it's external to you. It may have something to do about this person fighting the battle of, do I want to remain single or do I want to be pursuing this relationship with Taurus? So what is the issue with this person? What are they struggling with? Can you tell me what the blockage is, the major blockage? Okay, Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone that is scared of a relationship, scared to, settle down. Because typically the Seven of Pentacles is someone that wants to build and invest in a relationship. For the type of reading I'm doing here, this feels like someone that's about not giving up or not investing and not contributing. But they are interested in, seeing, but they're still not hopeful. Very pessimistic person here. Thank you so much, Lily. Thank you so much for the trophy. You're so sweet. So the best advice I would give you, Taurus, is if you meet this person, they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Whoever they are, this is definitely someone that's worried about missing out on their singlehood. If they invest in the wrong person, missing out on what they've invested or losing what they've invested in the relationship. This person moves in a lot of fear and a lot of indecisive energy. So I want to look at your energy real quick, Taurus, before we get to Gemini. How does Taurus, actually, let's pick this up and let's look at your energy. See how you feel about this fickle person coming your way. It definitely feels like it could be someone new for a lot of you, but it could be someone you're familiar with. Let's look at it. Spirit, how does Taurus honestly and truly feel about this person if they resonate with this reading? The Sun. The Seven of Swords. And the Eight of Pentacles. So you're not a fool. Yeah, I don't think you're an idiot at all, Taurus. You're going to see right through this person. Everything I'm saying, you're going to see it very clearly here, that this person is trying to pull your leg and act like they're building a life with you or acting like they want to create a relationship with you. But you're going to see this person as being a fraud. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're hoping this person will go away. With the Star to the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you're saying deep down, you know what? I really hope this person would just leave. Yeah, I think you are showing up as an emperor. I think you are very wise, Taurus. You know a phony when you see them. What is the Seven of Swords that Taurus is noticing about this person? Yeah, the Seven of Swords is this person's behavior. They're very, very much holding back extending any kind of offer. Like you can almost feel like this person is not putting forth a lot of effort, and that's poses as a red flag for you for sure. Something is off. So absolutely. So if this is your reading, this is someone you will be dating this month, and you're going to know very quickly that this person is probably a habitual time waster. Somebody that will hang out with you here and there just so they won't be lonely, just something to do. You know how some people just like to date just to have some entertainment or someone to keep them company, talk to someone. But this is definitely not someone, Taurus, who will um, run game on you. It looks like you're definitely on top of it. So good for you, Taurus, for figuring that out. I was curious. I said, oh my gosh, I hope Taurus doesn't miss these signs of this person. I'm trying to really tell you what they're about, but it's right here saying you're going to not miss a beat. Like you're going to see right through it. So I don't even think this is going to last by the end of the month. Whoever this person is. For a lot of you, it is a new person. For some of you, it could be somebody from your past. Yeah, I think you're going to just say, yeah, you got me messed up. You got me messed up. Oh, boy. I don't blame you, Taurus. On to the next, right? Kitty Cat says, not consistent at all. So it seems as if Kitty Cat has confirmed that this reading is true. You met this person and they aren't consistent. So there you go. All right. So welcome everyone. If you're just now coming to the live, thank you so much for coming to my channel, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. And we are currently on Gemini. So if you're just now joining, we did do Aries and Taurus. So you can rewind the tape to just check those signs out. And then we will have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces coming up soon. All right. Hit the like button, guys. Show your girls some love. Let's get it, Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Gemini in love and romance? For the month of November 2025. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This is definitely someone who is really good, really good at being consistent with not being honest. Okay. This is someone who will definitely sweet talk their way into your arms, sweet talk their way into having you believe that, hey, let's see where this thing can go, only to find out that you're going to get a lot of in and out from this person. And a lot of the in and out that you're getting from this person has a lot to do with this person being very avoidant with commitment, relationships, just not having the strength or the confidence or courage to fully invest. But they talk a good game now, this person. What they worry about Is there singlehood at stake? This person wants to be single. But at the same time, they want the benefits of a relationship with the Seven of Pentacles. But I also like having my own stuff. Very interesting how this person moves, because I think even their way they move is very confident. It's like they believe that they have the potential to build, to create. Yeah, to work things out even when things get hard. Oh, it's a pumpkin! Thank you so much, AQUARIUS, for the pumpkin. Sorry for anybody who had headphones. I'm sorry, y'all. I was kind of loud. I'm just curious, what is this person's intentions with Gemini? Because they're very they're hopeful coming in, but then they start pulling their energy back. Let's see, what does this person intend to do when it comes to this connection with Gemini? Stingy, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Stingy with extending a love offer. We got the Lovers here. Can you tell me why this person keeps holding back from surrendering to this love connection? Two of Wands in the reverse. Because, you know, they're comfortable with, you know, doing the bare minimum. Love them and leave them. With the Eight of Cups. And then we also have the Six of Cups. Also, I'm getting, for some of you guys, this could be someone from your past where you guys have history, or you just feel like someone familiar. Like they don't necessarily want to lose you forever, but they don't really want to just like settle down, this person. They can be a fellow air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also have Taurus and Aries, Leo, Sag. Can you give me some more about this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirit? Yeah, it's like this person has to really process and think through, like, do I really want to choose Gemini or do I want to choose these other hoes? That's why they're so selfish. They're really processing this. They need a lot of time to figure it out. It's a lot. It's a lot this person is just so unsure about. And it's not you. It has a lot to do with the fact this person does want you because, like I say, you are familiar to them, but they're just not ready for, I guess, a serious commitment or something. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. For some, this will be a brand new person. And for some of you guys, it does feel like somebody with history with the Six of Cups. For most of you, it's probably someone you're familiar with the Six of Cups constantly coming up in the reading. All right. Let's see. Is there any new love for Gemini coming through, Spirit, for the month of November? I think you have an option with the Two of Swords. You have an option or two. But I feel like these options are going to be not the person you settle down with long term. I think you'll still be kind of waiting to see, wait it out. But you will see potential options that are better than this one. I just don't think they're going to have much lift off until later on, probably later on this year, Gemini, or lift off in the beginning of 2026. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have a lot of lift off, especially with the Three of Wands here. You're waiting, yeah, you're waiting for, you're waiting on that Ten of Pentacles. You're waiting on it. And it's like you need time to figure people out too. I don't think you're quick to just jump into another relationship or just trust people. I think there's a lot of you Geminis watching that are just not open to just going for someone new. your energy is kind of like almost thinking a bit pessimistically, like, okay, I'm waiting. Eventually the ball's going to drop. I just know it, Mika. So let me just see. Let me just make sure that this person is legit. And I think that's the energy you're moving in. And I can't be mad at you, Gemini. I think that's a good approach to take your time. Okay. That's what we have for Geminis. Next, we got Cancer. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? For those that are new here, we have two amazing mods holding it down in the live chat right now. We have Mama Lisa and we have Miss T Rose. Feel free to ask any questions you have, but no personal reading questions. If you do have a personal reading question about your unique situation, you will have to book through my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Okay? That link can be found in the description box below as well as the pinned comment. And I also just dropped it in the live chat. All right, Cancerians. Cancer, you're up next. Hey, Michelle. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got. Hello, Juan, how you doing? Hey, Alexa. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Cancer and the person that's going to be coming towards Cancer in love and romance for the month of November 2025? Who is coming towards Cancer? Who is this person? All right, we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Temperance in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot in the reverse, as well as the Page of Cups. So the person coming towards you could be a Cancer, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. That's the predominant energy coming through. This is someone who definitely feels betrayed or hurt because they really have not heard from you. You know, they've been trying to wait to see if you and them can get to a better space. But there definitely has been some type of delay here with them hearing from you or them taking action towards you. It definitely feels like a past person here coming towards you, Cancer. Coming towards you to apologize. They want to get the relationship to a more peaceful space and not be so much tension. It's like a big elephant in the room. When I clarify this Ten of Swords, I get the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this tells me, you know, that this person goes in between, in and out of feeling betrayed and also fearing to fully commit to this. Because this is someone that I think at the end of the day has different values than you. They're not really in it for love. I think they're in it for codependency, emotional security, and stability. This is the classic case of someone who chases people for lustful hookups, for a little fun, to waste your time. Nothing's really serious here. which leads me to believe that many of you Cancers watching, this relationship between you and this person could have come to an end due to them being this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Very inconsistent, very in and out, very non-committal, but still holding on to you for their own emotional gains. Yeah, very selfish. You know, it's like, as long as you're making me feel good, Cancer, that's all that matters. And since you're not making me feel good right now, they feel like it's your fault as to why they feel betrayed. You know, when we have the Temperance in the reverse to the Seven of Cups and the Hermit, and underneath the deck, the Strength card, it's like this person is taking a lot of confidence and strength for them to come towards you, because this is typically someone with options. But these options are not making them feel as stable and satisfied as you have made them feel. It's something about how kind, how loving, how nurturing your energy is with this person. I think you really give a lot of care, a lot of patience, Cancer, that these Seven of Cups, these options this person has, just don't do for them. Yeah, so that's what's motivating them to come back to you. Truly. Truly, that's the motivator. I can't find you and these other people or these other options. So here I am, building my confidence to reach out to you. They do know you want more. You expect more. You want a relationship. You want commitment. But this is someone who's not ready for that. They'll only take it so far. I'm getting they'll take it as far as they can to keep you around. They will take it as far as they can to keep you around, but I'm just not getting someone that's really taking this relationship seriously. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Cancer, Spirit? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Devil. So they definitely have some sick and twisted possessive energy. They believe that you are theirs. You're their property. You belong to them. If I can't have you, Cancer, then no one else can. I don't care if we haven't been talking or we've been separated or we broke up or, you know, I've dogged you out because I feel depleted and alone and, you know, not feeling good emotionally. You can't go anywhere. Yeah, you're my healer. You bring me peace. You bring me healing energy. So, of course, I'm not letting you go for good. You know this is your story, Cancer, because you may have felt like you got the shorter end of the stick in this experience. You were very kind. You looked out for this person. You lift this person up during their very low spaces in their life and their experiences. Very controlling. I definitely agree with Emma how this person was very dominant, very controlling. And even if it was in a way that was very slick, they are all about control and keeping you in line to feed and stroke their confidence, make them feel good and powerful and loved and nurtured, like, you know, worshiped in a sense, indirectly. Now, I know a lot of you Cancers are going to say, well, listen, Mika, I'm not trying to be back with this person. I hear you, Cancer. I got you. We're going to see if someone else is coming this way. Coming towards Cancer for the rest of November. Jamaica says that person needs to be a ghost and disappear. Yep. They need to be a ghost and disappear. So, Spirit, is there anyone else coming towards Cancerians during the month of November 2025? The Devil in the reverse, okay. The King of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. All right. Devil in the reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse. I'm just not getting a person. I'm getting this is your energy during the rest of the month. I think you're trying to break that toxic bond that you have with this person from your past. You're working on you. Because for a lot of you guys, you're not totally over this person. Subconsciously, I think in the 3D, you've let them go. I think in your heart, you're still feeling that residue. And you still replay events and things that's happened between you two. So it just makes it hard for you, especially considering at some point you were waiting for this person to come back. And the fact they never came back or tried to fix or repair this relationship in the time that you thought they would, or giving you the effort to show that they care, that was it for you. You were like, this person's full of crap. It's time for me to break free. So this is a slow and steady journey of healing for you to be able to make space for a new offer. But this Ace of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords, because I think deep down you're still trying to navigate through understanding why this is just definitely the best decision for you possible. It's not an easy break, and it's not an easy healing journey. So I don't see anyone new for the rest of November 2025. I think you have to build your confidence up. I think some of you guys are very anxious, overwhelmed. Some of you guys could feel, you know, a bit lonely, really wanting someone, but it's just like you're not quite confident and solid enough. You still need a little bit more time. That's what I'm getting for the Cancer who resonates with this. Good luck to you, Cancer. I really hope that you give yourself some grace. You didn't know that you were dancing with the devil themselves. Yep. Jamaica says, Miss Mika, you are the queen of tarot reading. Put your crown on. You are on point. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I like to be called the queen of tarot. I'll be right there with Tyler. He's the king of tarot. I'm the queen of tarot. There we go. Speaking of Tyler, I'm going to be meeting Tyler in January. I'll be at his, I don't know if you guys watch Tyler's tarot. He's an amazing tarot reader. But I'm going to be going to his mansion in January. So I'm so excited. I don't know how much I can film of it. So I'm hoping that I can film as much as possible because I'm like really excited. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, if I can film some things or take some pictures or something, I'm definitely going to do it to share with you guys. And I'm going to tell Tyler, I say, my subscribers, they crown me as the queen of tarot. So just so you know, you're the king and I'm the queen. All right, guys, we're moving on to Mighty Mighty Leo. Mighty Mighty Leo. I think I saw a couple Leos here. Just to remind everybody here, thank you so much for coming. If you have a dying question you want me to answer, I have no problem doing it, but not on this live. You'll have to go to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, to book a personal reading. So thank you so much for those that have dropped some questions in the chat. I would be honored to connect with you, but just not on this live today, okay? So click on the link found in the description box or description box below. Or the pinned comment, excuse me. So that way you can see the best personal reading experience for you. We do video calls, pre-recorded readings, mini reads, emergency readings, you name it, I got it. Love readings, career. So, hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's do this, guys. We got Leo. Cross watchers are welcome, kitty cat. She said, my Leo son just moved in with his first girlfriend. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. All right, let's do it, guys. George. George is in the building. Hey, George. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Leo in love and romance for the month of November 2025? All right, so we got a card that popped out, and what better than the Fool card? Okay, so this definitely feels like someone new, Leo. Okay, someone new. The Fool, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Swords. Okay. All right, well, it is a new person, or it could be someone that wants to start a new cycle with you at the least. This definitely feels like a new journey, a new cycle. If it is someone from your past, this is going to be someone who wants to kind of wipe the slate clean and begin from scratch. If this is someone that's brand new, then of course it's a new cycle, brand new person, new cycle, okay? Either way, here are some things you need to be aware of. This person's holding back. They're holding back extending a love offer. And it has a lot to do with them needing to stay in control. Stay in control of what? Stay in control of how they move. I feel like this is somebody that has the ability to be a player, to be inconsistent, to also have a temper and be very impulsive. I'm not going to say that this person's going to do this with you. I'm going to clarify this to make sure, but they have those hidden tendencies underneath the surface. That's why they're also holding back, because they need to be for sure. You know, that's what this person's about. With the Fool here, to the Queen of Wands in the reverse, to the Six of Pentacles. I really feel like this is somebody that's not commitment material, okay? They get what they can get for the time being. And when I say the time being, I mean they don't stick around long because they're very impulsive. And then they up and leave. I think talking to you, hanging out with you, pursuing you, the chase is exciting for this person. And I think the experience of connecting with your energy is exciting. But it's almost like this is someone who can see the potential in this relationship working, but it just doesn't stick. And I think it's because also this person is not over something from their past. Because I do have someone here, someone else here. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. That's the person they want to extend an offer to. Tell me why they want to extend an offer to this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. All right. I hate doing these readings, Leo, because it's such a bad energy. It's such a bad energy. So it makes sense. The reason why this person is just kind of coming in, not taking it too far with you, is because they honestly, truly want this third party. I don't know who this Queen of Wands in reverse is. It could be their ex. It could be a booty call. It's someone that they've definitely been at odds with the Five of Swords. Okay, they've been definitely having some issues with this person. But they definitely want to go back to this person with the Eight of Cups in reverse. So they're trying to keep everything controlled when it comes to you. They don't want you to know what they got going on behind the scenes. That's why the King of Wands in reverse came out. Remember I said they have a potential to be a player. Remember I said that? That's what I'm talking about. And that's why I said be careful with this person, because they're going to come in, talk a good game. They're going to come in being very sweet. It's going to look good in the beginning. But what you don't know is once they're able to kind of make good with that other person, they're going out the door and they're going towards this third party. Yeah. This person likes some power and control. And I think what they're worried about is who makes them feel the best. You know, who fills up their cup with the Nine of Cups. So if they can find someone that they feel like is making them feel good, stroking their ego, making them feel like they're the boss, it's all good. They're good with it. But the moment that they feel like you're going to start asking them questions, giving them a hard time, that's when this person is definitely going to just kind of pull their energy back and really go harder with this other option here. So what are their true intentions with Leo then? Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this person is working on a karmic cycle with you. So basically working on a relationship in vain. It goes nowhere. And why is that? Because this person is trying to figure out what they want with the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to figure out which option they want to drop. You see that? So they're not going to put in too much blood, sweat, and tears. They're not going to be wiping no sweat. They're not going to be pressed. They're going to be just, we'll see. And then behind the scenes, hush, hush. Don't tell Leo this. I'm over here working on things with this person over here. Like, I think when they come to you, you're a rebound. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're a rebound to some type of situation that went south, and they're coming to you. It does feel like this could be a new person, but it doesn't have to be. For some of you guys, this could be an ex of yours. You tell me in the comments, Leo, who this is. Some of you guys may have already met this person. Tell me about this Fool card here. Who is this Fool? Okay, Nine of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is someone who wants to just kind of get out of the victim mentality, like poor me, why me? Let me just try something new with Leo. Let me see if this works out with Leo, because what I went through with my ex, oh my gosh, it was just a mess. But I think they were part of the problem. Looking at their energy, they were probably a big problem, a big contributor to the problem. All right, it's a lot here. It's a very deep read. This is not everybody's story. Let me remind all the Leos out there, this is not everybody's story. We have Aquarius. We have Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, and Capricorn. All right, it can be anybody, y'all. It's a lot of different energies here. Definitely can be anybody. All right. So next we've got Team Virgo. King James says, accurate. I avoided this being my reality. I listened to my instincts. So there you go, Leo. Can't make this stuff up. Your girl is telling the truth. But don't let this be discouraged. Like, don't let this discourage you, Leo, to believe that there isn't a good person out there for you. There is. You just have run across a dud, right? You ran across a dud. But be like King James and pay attention to your intuition. If it's telling you something's off about someone and how they're moving, what their actions not matching their words, they're being inconsistent, or they start falling off the map after about, a few weeks or a few months into the connection, or there's no offer of true commitment, then that tells you everything you need to know. So be careful. Be careful. King James says, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, King James, for sharing your story. All right, let's do this, Virgo. Let's see what we got. Thank you guys again so much for being here. It's been a lot of people coming to this live, but not all of you have hit that like button. And you know that's bad karma. Go ahead and hit the like button. Show your girls some love. I send all that positive energy back to you tenfold. As you guys know, anytime you guys hit the like button, comment, interact, not only is it a positive energy exchange, it allows me to connect more deeply with you all, and it increases your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. That's right. Every single month, I do give away a free personal tarot reading on my channel. In order to qualify for it, you do have to be an active viewer of the channel. You also need to make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay? And the way that the winner is selected is I get to see your beautiful comments, your interactions, and feel all of your positive energy. And then I get drawn to you to be selected for that free reading. And that's right, it's a free complimentary reading from your favorite tarot reader here, free of charge. So if you want to be in the running, I dropped the link into the live chat. You can also find it in any of my videos down in the description box below to enter that giveaway. It's absolutely free to be a part of it. But again, don't forget to hit the like, interact, and join the giveaway. All right, Virgo's next. I see we have Debbie here. We also have Gia. Hey. If you guys have a question, remember, book a personal reading. We're not doing any meter reads on this live tonight. But thank you so much for your support and understanding. I would love to do your reading. I would love to do your reading later, not right now. So book a personal reading with me. All right, Virgos, let's do this. Hold on, guys. I think I need a sip of water. Like I said, I'm not feeling my best tonight, guys, but I'm here. All right. So if you're just now coming to the live, we've done all signs: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. And now we're on Virgo. And then next we'll be doing Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, let's do it. Thank you, kitty cat. So sweet. Saying you look great and always sending that positive energy. I try, boo. I try. We have our days. We're only human, you know. We have our days when we don't feel as good as others. But this retrograde has got me down, girl. It's got me down. Ah, look at the little pumpkin latte. Thank you so much, kitty cat. All right. All right, let's do this for the Virgos. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Virgo in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the High Priestess. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups. You're definitely dealing with someone who needs more time to explore the connection, to kind of see and figure it out for themselves what they're looking for. So you got a slow mover on your hand. With the Page of Wands, it feels like a new energy. But as you guys know, pages are also very much will see. It's giving like a will see. And what they're trying to see is, how does Virgo make me feel? Does Virgo make me feel good or not? You know, so they're going to listen to their intuition to decide if it really works for them or if they need to walk away. They want to select the best opportunity that's going to make them feel good and happy, which is fair, you know, but this person lacks a lot of confidence. They really do. They're very timid, very scared, and very slow. This is a very slow mover and a very deep thinker and contemplator. So I feel like the way they're going to treat you, Virgo, when they come and they meet you with the Three of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, is kind of like friendly. You're going to feel like you've been put in the friend zone, and that is to make it safe. Correct, Debbie. It's going to be totally a snail's pace. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. This definitely does feel like somebody that's quite immature, and somebody that's not sure about what they're looking for. So when you meet this person, they may say something along the lines of, you know, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, what I'm looking for. I'm not sure. Da, da, da. Or they may say, you know, I really like you. So yeah, we can get to know each other and see where this goes. It's going to be a lot of like, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. And if they don't say that directly, that's the vibe they're going to give off. And they're definitely going to put you in a category. Hang out, let's get to know each other, let's have some fun, but let's not really take it super serious, you know. And I think it has a lot to do with this person thinking about their ex or their past, or moving in fear because of what they went through in the past. Some people have not healed their past, and so they come into new relationships sometimes trying to fill a void. And I think for this person, the void is, I just would really like to connect with Virgo, because Virgo is a good time. I feel like me and Virgo, we can connect and vibe and talk and hang out, and we'll see. They're not going to totally give up on this. They'll still show up. They'll still go on dates. They'll still do things. But you notice this, did not say this person has some things they got to work through. So with the Fool to the Star underneath the deck, I think this is somebody saying, you know, subconsciously, I'm trying to work through trusting that I can surrender to this, that I can build a relationship with Virgo. I'm just not convinced yet. I need to really heal some things within me. Exactly. It's like this person's getting in their own way. Can you tell me what is the blockage with this person specifically? Why are they moving like this? Can you give me something, Spirit, about what this person's true and honest blockages are? Justice and the Three of Swords did not tell y'all they're going through some type of breakup or heartbreak. I told y'all this. I'm good. What did somebody say? I think what Jamaica said, I'm the queen of tarot. Look, I didn't even have to pull the cards out, and I told y'all that. I felt it. I just felt the energy. It's like I felt it. I'm like, this person is not over something from their past. This person could have got a divorce. This person could have had a really big breakup. It's bad. So yeah, they're very anxious, less confident, and very codependent. For real. That's what it is. Like I said, it's like they will enjoy your company, they'll enjoy being around you. And I think you'll enjoy that too. But if you're a Virgo and you're looking for a true partner that's sure about you, that's going to build, that's going to create something substantial with you, having this new person come up in this kind of energy is just not a good experience for that kind of Virgo I'm talking to. If you're a Virgo that's like, I'm trying to get over my ex too, I'm trying to move on too. So, going slow and just having someone to hang out with and kick it and do some stuff and have some company, I'm cool with that. Then, okay, this may be a good connection for you, because this is someone who's not going to be ready to take this thing to the next level. But I warn you, Virgo, and I warn this to all of my viewers. If you want love and you really do want someone to settle down with and commit to you, why would you allow yourself to just settle for someone that wants to put you in a friend zone? Because if you do that, potentially what you're doing is you're not making space for someone who is ready for something like that. So I say always make sure you're very intentional and very clear about what you want. So that way, when you do attract someone like this, a Page of Wands, you know what to do with that. So they don't know what they want. When I clarify the Page of Wands, Two of Wands popped out. I don't know. Can you tell me what this Two of Wands is for this person, Spirit? Yeah, they don't know totally, like, if they're ready to totally move on from their ex. They're not totally ready to totally let it go and let it die. They're still healing. They're still healing. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy in this person's energy right here. All right. So good luck to you, Virgo. I think that's going to make it very clear to you, if this is your reading and you encounter this person this month, that they're just not going to be sure. This person could be a lot younger than you, or they just move in a very unsure space, which is quite immature. All right. Okay, next we have Libra. You're very welcome, Gia. Okay, here we go, Libra. I see we got a couple Libras here. You're welcome, Debbie. We have Michelle. We have GTI. Hey. My girl Tess. Adley. I don't know what Adley is talking about. You must be talking about another channel where they removed you as a mod or something. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. But you're a Libra rising. But I'm trying to follow, look, I'm trying to follow the latest tea in the chat. Y'all got a whole thing. Y'all having a whole conversation. I'm like, what you talking about, Adley? I'm trying to get in on it too. I'm nosy. But I think you're talking about somebody that booted you as a mod or something. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, as a content creator, I would say this, you know, certain content creators will boot people as mods if they feel like, you know, you're not on your job, as they say. But I know people have a life. Like, people don't sit around, you know, and be waiting for their favorite content creator to sit up there and go live for them to mod all the time. Like, everybody got things to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trip about stuff like that. I know people got to work, and then that's why I have so many mods on my channel, because I know people got other responsibilities. And then I also know that, you know, if I do make you a mod on my channel, more than likely it's because I see that you're always showing up. So more than likely you wouldn't mind doing it, you know. But I I don't think I've ever made you a mod, so I don't think you're talking about me, girl. Oh, okay. You talking about something? Okay. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, Missy, you're just saying, okay. Oh, okay. You're saying that I can read. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all having a whole conversation. Let me get out of y'all business. Like I said, y'all having a whole dialogue. I don't even know what y'all talking about, but I'm trying to be nosy. I'm multitasking for real. I'm like, what? Tess said, Mika multitasking. I'm like, listen, that's that Scorpio rising. I got to know what's going on. You know, Scorpio, FBI, CIA. I'm like, what's going on? Hold on a second. You know, old Scorpios don't miss a beat, baby. Oh, boy. Hey, Miriam. You're welcome, boo. You're welcome. I'm so glad you came back. Keep coming back, girl. Keep coming back, Miriam. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. All right, let's do it, y'all. Oh, Missy says, Mika, we love you and you can read, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am the real deal. I really am. I'm not like some of these other folks. I don't know what these other folks on other channels, but I don't bash other readers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say this. Everybody got their own thing going. And, you know, my hats goes off to them. But I know the ones that are good and the ones that are not so good. But let's just say they're developing, they're learning, they're evolving, they're growing. And it is a skill and it is a talent. Reading tarot is a talent. And if you're more spiritually tapped in, then the more spiritually tapped in you are and the more knowledgeable you are and the more that you kind of know how to read tarot too, you throw all that in, plus your own flair of your own personality with it. You got it. You got the it factor. You got the it factor. So not everybody has it, and that's okay. It's just like a singer. You know what I'm saying? We all have different artists or singers we like to listen to, or rappers or what have you. And just because I like to listen to one rapper or one singer doesn't mean I don't like the other one. It's just I like their style. I like that sound, or I like the way they do it. But I don't necessarily like the way this person do it. But then my friend over here may like how they do it. So it's just what you like. There's a bunch of tarot readers on here. And I've seen some really good ones. I mean, really good ones. I mean, ones that should be like up there, that are kind of behind, like low key, in the shadows. And then you have those that are, I would say, popular. I would call them popular because of things that they're doing on their channel, but they're really not that good of a reader to me. To me, and I'm not going to say no names because I don't like to bash people, bad karma. But I'm just going to say that. And then you have some that are really good, but then they act a fool, but they're actually really good. So it's just style. But I do me. I stay in my own lane. Y'all know how it is. I don't copy anybody. Only thing I get inspiration is from Tyler. Y'all know Tyler is the real king of tarot. I love Tyler. I support Tyler 110% because without him, I think half of the readers on YouTube would not be doing some of the stuff that Tyler be doing, for real. Like, Tyler is the trendsetter for making tarot more entertainment and kind of giving us kind of like a real experience beyond the hougie bougie, you know, giving us a more relaxed feel, a less threatening feel, which I like. I really do. And I can't wait to see Tyler in January. Can't wait to see Tyler in January. Look, I was on Tyler's live a couple weeks ago, and he was asking, he was like, "Who's going to my party?" And I was like, "I'm going." And he was like, "Mika, you going?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." I didn't know you was coming. I was like, "Dang, homie, dang, Tyler gonna call me out like that? You don't forgot I was on the list." But he got too many people going. You know how Tyler is. It was supposed to be 6 people only invited to his house and his mansion. This dude done got like 20, I think he said like 20 people. I said, wow. So if you watch Tyler Tarot, and whenever we all go to his mansion and stuff, y'all see me in the background. I'll be back there. Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, Miss Nolan. Miss Nolan says, "You are spiritually gifted, Mika, and talented." Thanks. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Libra, Libra. Let me put it back up here. Let's get into it, Libra. Oh, you know, I'm be like, hey, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy in the back. I'm like, ah. Y'all see me up there. Check out his mansion. That's dope. So imagine being a tarot reader and becoming a millionaire like Tyler. That's dope. That's some player stuff right there. Like, how you gonna be a tarot reader on YouTube and become a millionaire? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Gangster. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Libra in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the High Priestess in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. All right, Libra. So I can tell you right now that this definitely feels like somebody from your past. Okay, this definitely feels like somebody from your past that is thinking about coming back to you because they're tired of being alone. They're tired of feeling like you're not coming back. They've been waiting to hear from you, but they haven't heard anything. So they definitely want to break the silence and they want to talk to you. What this person would probably say is that they've been through hell and back since you've been gone. They're definitely going to pull the victim card on you just so you can kind of give them a little empathy and support. And I think they're also regretting the fact that they haven't apologized or reached out to you sooner, because I think they've let a little bit too much time go by. Yeah. I think it's because they had a hard time figuring out how to make things right. Secretly, they've been wanting to apologize, but they just also, I think, have a big ego. I'm also noticing this person does a lot of lying. They're a big liar. So if you've known this person to be an individual that'll say a lot of things, but not have their actions matching their words, they're going to continue to do that. They're not ready for anything significant. I think the only reason why they're coming back is because they're tired of being alone. And they obviously don't want you to get away. Yeah, you pulling away from them, or we should say them pushing you away, has made them feel like it's not fair. But no accountability be taken, of course. So I feel like this is someone that has a lot of insecurities, a lot of confidence issues, and a lot of initiative to just do the right thing. I think this person just rather you do all the work. I want to know, what does this person want? Because this person's energy is a bit intense. And it intense in a way like it's very deceptive and it's very secretive. And it's so many layers of the secrets, and I don't have a lot of time to get into what the secrets are. But the truth is, you're familiar to this person, so they want to kind of pick up where you guys left off. They are missing you with the Nine of Swords, a lot of sleepless nights, you know, but there's always this thing underneath the deck with the Two of Wands to the Chariot where they're saying they're just not sure. They're just not sure if they want to offer you any love. I think they're very codependent on your love. It's not really telling me specifically what they want other than I miss you. I'm lonely. You know, I don't feel good without you. Please forgive me. I've been waiting on you, but you haven't shown up. You haven't done anything. But even if you were to show up, I'm still not sure about you. Can you give me a little bit more about what this person wants? They're confused. Or they're going to lie about what they want. What's this Ace of Swords? Yeah, pride and ego. They're confused. But they're keeping themselves confused because they don't want to surrender to this. It's almost like they're being very stubborn with this energy. What are they confused about? What is this Ace of Swords in reverse? King of Swords in reverse. How to manipulate you to get what they want. Told you, I told you it's very deceptive, y'all. This person give me a headache. This person give me a headache, Libra. Like my head is about to explode. I'm trying to get down to it, but they're even manipulating the reading. But it's going to take a lot for me to really unpack down to the root. But if I can just summarize it, this person's confused because I think they thought that you were gullible and weak. They've been able to play and run game on you for a very long time. And so they thought by now you should still be a part of their game. But it looks like you're winning and they're losing, and they got a problem with that. But this is the same person you left behind. I mean, I don't see anything else different than what you may have experienced before. And it's kind of irritating me at this point. Tell me more about this King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they don't want commitment. Hierophant in reverse, the Tower. They're going to continuously cause chaos and destruction. You know this is your reading, Libra, because you know this person just is full of crap. They're very toxic. Very low vibrational, very slick. On the surface, they look innocent, I'm getting, but then like they're very deceptive underneath the surface. Very, very, very intelligent with how they move and what they say. This is another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can also be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. That's the main energy there. Let me see if there's anybody else coming your way, Libra, before we get to Scorpio reading. See if there's anybody new. Is there anybody new coming towards? Is there anybody new coming towards Libra? Sorry, y'all. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Three of Wands in the reverse. Six of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay. All right. I think this is your energy. I think you're waiting on, it's almost like you have been waiting on your ex to show back up. That's been your focus. And I don't even think you really want this person. I think you just are convinced you want to be single. But you almost expect this person to come back. I think because subconsciously you've been fixated on this past energy, Libra. New is in not showing up this month. I think what your main focus is for the month of November is, you know, like getting a deeper understanding of what happened, but also at the same time realizing that you're not going to get the kind of cooperation that you want from this person. For some of you guys, you have tried to reconcile with this person in the recent past and it failed miserably. Others of you have not decided to reconcile with this person. You went no contact. And even the fact you went no contact, you still thought this person would do something. So there's definitely some energy here about you being very unclear and unsure about this past situation, but it still is like very disappointing that this person didn't show up for you, even though you don't care for real. I know that's crazy, but you get what I'm saying. It's almost like you wanted this person to prove you wrong. Yeah. Your energy is very like, is very much holding on to the past so much, like holding on to this karmic cycle so much. And I think it has a lot to do within your mind. As an air sign, I get it. Sometimes you have to analyze and reanalyze and pick apart and understand deeply what was that experience. What was that thing that you just had happen to you? Why did this person do that? Why did this person do this? So it's like the month of November, that's what's happening here. It's not really new love. It's you realizing that this cycle, you just need to let go of, but it's still open. There was definitely an abrupt ending between you two. Whatever led to the demise of the relationship, it ended abruptly. So you were definitely still thinking about this. And I think it's for the greater good of you moving forward and getting the closure within yourself. This feels like a Libra that's trying to get closure within yourself. Not necessarily trying to attract the person back, not trying to build with this person, but getting the closure. And that's been the focus. But that's also been affecting attracting new love. On a spiritual level, you know what they say, thoughts become things. What you focus on is kind of what you kind of call in. So if you kind of transmute the energy and the focus onto new love, or, you know, focusing on you and your goals and what you want, it may not necessarily create that spiritual blockage. It may open the door of opportunity for more people that are really aligned to what you want to come in. So I would say really work through that, as hard as it is as a fellow air sign. I get it. But that would be the advice. Good luck to you, Libras, that needed to hear that reading. Next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio. TGI says, every single reading. Damn, you're good, Mika. Thank you. I am the real deal. I appreciate the feedback. If you guys are enjoying the reading thus far, you're just now coming here and listening to the reads, be sure you guys hit the like button. Big important step. It's an energy exchange. It allows me to connect more with you and for you to connect with me. And also, it's positive. It's positive, free energy to give to your favorite content creator, tarot. And don't forget to hit subscribe to all of my new people out there. Hey, good to see you all here. And don't forget, I do offer personal readings. I see a couple of y'all wanting some personal readings done. No worries. You do have to book it through my website, though, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. The link can be found in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. I'll go ahead and drop it into the live chat for those that are curious of how to get to it faster. That's the way. So you're not trying to find it on your phone. It's right there in the live chat. Just click on that link. It'll direct you to my website so you can see all the different personal reading options that are available. Of course, the best deal is a video call. That's the best deal, where you get a 1-hour video call, me and you and me, talking for 1 hour about whatever. You get to ask as many questions as you would like. I sit back, get quiet, and listen, and you share with me what you need guidance on, and I provide you the answers. So definitely check that out as well. All right, enough of that. Let's get to Scorpio, y'all. Scorpio, Scorpio. We got some Scorpios in the room. Candace is here. Mary, hey. We have Shayla. Hey. We got Kitty Cat, who's a Scorpio. Mitzi, who's a Scorpio rising, like your girl. All right. Hey, Shania. Shania says, hi, beautiful queen. Nice to always hear the reading. Aries here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Much love. Thank you for the blessing, Harry. Thank you. All right, let's do this, Scorpio. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the Sunday. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Scorpio in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. The Five of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, as well as the Empress in the reverse. You know, this feels like somebody that, you know, has really struggled making a choice about you and this connection. A lot of time has been wasted here with them trying to decide what they want with you. This definitely feels like someone you are familiar with. Someone that tried to explore their options to see if they can find someone to replace you. Very codependent person. So for many of you, Scorpio, this person did put you in the category with these other options as someone they had to choose from. They've made a choice. They don't want you to be an option anymore with the Two of Wands in the reverse. They just want to heal things with you. Get past you pulling your energy back and them pushing you away. They want your cooperation. Let's get to a healed space, Scorpio. That's what this person would say. I wasn't thinking very clearly at all, you know, when I decided to cause so much issues, conflict, third-party competitions and such. This person wasn't thinking clearly. So now they're the ones that's living with the regret, feeling alone and not wanting to be alone anymore. Not confused about you, not confused about these other options. They know they want you. What is this Five of Wands? You know what this person was trying to do? They were trying to create a situation where they could benefit off of receiving whatever it is you had to offer with giving very little to you. So it feels like when you started calling this person out about being unsure about you, about breadcrumbing you, about not really fully investing in this, they ran to these options. That was the conflict, right? That this person was so quick to impulsively cut communication off and go run off to someone else conveniently because they didn't want to surrender to this or they didn't want to fight for this. It feels like someone that just really thought they had it all figured out, but the truth is they didn't. With the Judgment in reverse, this person's realizing they made a bad judgment call when it came to you in this connection. So it's like someone that's saying, I regret all the things that I did when we were together. I regret pushing you away, doing the petty, stupid stuff I did to push you away. So what do they want to do now? Let's see that. What do they want to do now? All right, Three of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. They want to stop the fighting. They want to stop the arguing. They want to stop the pettiness. They just really want to get it right. But they're also stuck in an energy of not feeling like they can build this relationship with you if you're not open to receiving it. Okay. They're working on coming up with a master plan. We are in retrograde. So there's a Mercury retrograde. So there's a strong possibility that this person will come towards you soon. This person's saying, I'm not done. It's just a delay. And when this will happen, because it's definitely your reading, Scorpio, this person definitely wants to come towards you in November. If they have come to you in the past, they're not done. They're just stepping back, reformulating another plan. Even if you block this person, cut off all communication, they're not done. Okay. Enough of this person. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They can be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy coming through in that reading. Let's look at if there's anyone else, Scorpio, for you for the month of November. T. Rose says 100% facts, Mika. 100% facts. M says, how the beep convenient. Now he wants to give it a go. I am no longer interested. Period. Period. Kitty Cat says words and actions should match. Absolutely. And since they don't, Scorpio, this person got the Scorpio stinger. Scorpio not playing with this fool. I know that's right. Let's look, Scorpio. Anybody else? Anybody new? Spirit, can you tell me about Scorpios? Are they going to be having anyone new come towards them? Anyone else for the month of November 2025? Seven of Wands. Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Hangman. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. You're not totally over this person, Scorpio, as much as you try to say you are. You're really not. Emotionally, you're still struggling a little bit with this. And I'm getting in the 3D, you're guarded and you're closed off from receiving a lot of new love offers because your heart is not in it. Meaning your heart is not totally vulnerable and open to someone that's going to extend a love offer. So say, for example, just saying, don't cuss me out, Scorpio. Mr. Wonderful or Mrs. Wonderful pops up into your life tomorrow morning. Out of nowhere. You out and about and booyah. They ask for your number. You guys really hit it off and it's amazing. You're not going to be totally open to this. Your energy is still closed off. And you're going to be very conflicted about investing in that new relationship. Because you're trying to control who you give your love to, who you invest in. And you're still feeling abandoned by this person from your past. So you're going to be like, I don't know. Two of Pentacles. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this new love thing if it shows up, because what if they abandon me? What if they neglect me? What if they treat me like this old toxic ex? So you'll be dating. Sometimes dating, sometimes hermit, sometimes, you know, doing your own thing. Like, I'm just getting a Scorpio that's just really not like aggressively dating. I'm getting a Scorpio that is possibly seeing what's out there, but you're not really doing much with it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I don't even think you're looking for it. You're not really looking for it. You're just kind of doing your own thing. And what you're mostly focused on is trying to heal and get past this old raggedy ex of yours. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Like I said, your cycle is not closed, Scorpio. I don't care what you're trying to put on the front and tell the world that you over this ex. You're not. So just like I was telling a couple of the other signs, you still have some unfinished business there. But I can see that you're doing a lot better showing up as an Empress. So you are stable, secure, you're doing your own thing, you're solid. You're actually in a space of feeling like you're ready. But then once you actually have the experiences, you're going to start having a little cold. It's like cold feet. You know that cold feet feeling? You're going to be like, I don't know. Just because I don't want them to be like my ex. That kind of thing. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave you alone. Stop calling you out. It's okay, boo. I understand. I'm a Scorpio rising and it's going to be all right. Gonna be all right. Kitty Cat says, so true. I agree, girl. So true. We got Sagittarius next. Take your time. Whenever that happens, take your time. You know what I'm saying, Scorpio? Nothing wrong with that. It's just not your month to like aggressively date. But if you're getting out, I'm getting you like you're getting out there more. And I can appreciate that because that's preparing you. And that is a good first step. Some of you guys are finally starting to date again, or at least get on a dating app or something. So you're doing something, but it's not like, yeah, I'm about to find my husband. No, you're not on that level yet. Not yet. Seven Crown says, you're so on point. Thank you. You're welcome. Very welcome. All right, Sagittarius, you're next. I see you got some Saggy Wadgies coming on through. Love More is here. Hey, good to see you. And I'm sure we have other Saggies here coming on through. Let's get into the read. 3 J's is a Saggy moon. All right. Rafaela, hey. I will always keep moving, says hello. Hey. Thank you. Oh, look at the little sunshine. Thank you so much for the balloon. All right, let's do it, Sagittarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Sagittarius in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the Sun, the Three of Cups in the reverse, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, underneath the deck, we have the Hermit in the reverse and the Judgment in the reverse. This feels like somebody that has made a decision that they rather just kind of do their own thing. They may say stuff to the effect of like, I'd rather focus on my career or rather focus on my money. I'm not really looking for, you know, a relationship right now. But they will possibly give you an offer anyway, but it's going to be a very small offer. What does this person want? I don't understand this person's energy, Spirit. What do they really want with Sagittarius? The Hermit in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So they want... I feel like they want to focus on their career. That's what I keep getting. I didn't even get they want friendship or anything. They'll give you a small page, but this Ace of Pentacles is them making an exit, having an excuse to leave. So why are they coming to Sagittarius in the first place? What do they, what? The Moon in the reverse, the Nine of Cups. Okay, so they're just using you for your energy. Devil, yeah. Okay. All right, I got it. This person is very selfish. This is someone that will enjoy you. The sun is coming out because when they're with you, Sagittarius, you're going to make this person very happy. You're going to make them feel good. They're going to enjoy your company, but they don't want any strings attached. They don't want no strings attached. They don't even want no real relationship here. This feels like somebody that just really wants a fun time, a good time, and then I want to go. Because what they don't want to do is they don't want to have to invest anything. This feels like somebody is very stingy and very selfish. I don't want to have to pay for no dates. I don't want to have to pay, invest in the relationship. I don't want to have to do none of that. Yeah, it's just too much work. Relationships to this person, like the way they view it, is too much work. It's too much of a responsibility. It would be more easy for me to just focus on my career and my money than give it away dealing with the responsibilities of a relationship. What's this devil energy here? Okay, the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. So this person may come in for a fling, for a fun time, like sexual energy. With the King of Wands, this person may be, very attracted to you and may want that one thing, and that's it. That's it. I don't even think they want to bond with you or really establish anything with you. Underneath the deck with the Tower to the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's going to shock you because this person is so unpredictable in how they move. I'm even getting they may even ghost you, or they may abruptly cut ties with you or disappear or something. Like, this person's wild. It's very low vibrational and toxic. I don't know who this reading is for. Please understand this is not everybody's reading. This person could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to go a little deeper for you. I'm not going to leave you hanging, Sagittarius. I want to find out more about this person. I'm just going to pick these cards up and see what's the purpose, because I still don't understand why this person wasting folks' time. Stephanie says, it's my reading. He's an Aqua. Dang, homie. That's messed up. That's messed up. All right, so Spirit, can you give me a little bit more details of what this person really is doing here? What are they thinking? Not the happy golden poop. Thank you, Steph. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person. What do they got going on? Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. They don't want no relationship right there. They don't. Oh boy, y'all, this person's exhausting me. The Lovers in reverse, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. How many times do I have to tell you they ain't trying to invest nothing in this? They can care less. They don't want to give you not a dime. They don't want no relationship. They just want to come together, have a good time, and that's it. That's all they're going to contribute to this connection. Let's just have some fun. I don't want to invest. I don't want to build. I don't want to be cooperative. I'm not going to give you no solid offer. Like, how many times do I got to pull cards? It's saying the same thing. What's the Lovers in the reverse? Yeah, it's because they're lazy. They don't want to have to do any work. So the real motivation is not because they don't like you. And it's not because they think something's wrong with what you're saying or what you're doing. I think that's what Spirit wants you to know. That if this is your reading and you meet this person, the reason why they're going to show up this way is because they're super non-committal. They don't want nobody. They want to fling. They want a booty call. Let's call it what it is. Let's hang out. Let's have fun. And then when I'm tired with you, I'm going to just throw you to the wayside and do it to the next person, the next victim. All right, I'm not going to leave you hanging with that reading, Sagittarius. Let's see if there's anybody new coming your way. Anybody else? That person could be a new person for some of you. Some of you, it could be a past person. I'm getting more so a new person for you, Sag, but it could be past. Let's look and see, Sagittarius, if there's someone else, though. Is there someone else coming towards Sagittarius in the month of November 2025? We have the Six of Wands. That's a good sign. Six of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Magician in reverse underneath the deck, the Justice, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, Sagittarius. You're going to get a lot of admirers. I think this is your energy. But these people are going to continuously disappoint you. They're going to continuously disappoint you. So you're going to end things with these people because you're going to realize it's not worth it. And you're going to keep waiting for someone else. So if there is someone coming towards you, you're going to select someone else. That's not going to be an option for you. But I think your power or your ability to see toxicity from a mile away has gotten better. And I think there's a part of you that really hates that you have to like cut these people off, but you know it's for the greater good. So a lot of you guys, if you are cutting these people off, is because you're getting spiritually enlightened to do so. You know the difference between healthy and toxic. But you will get a lot of people, but they're just not your person. Not nothing serious, okay? Yeah. It's almost like you're trying to break away from getting away from toxic people, for sure. Like this is a month of you being tested, spiritually tested. You're definitely going to get a lot of karmic tests, or at least one or two. And I think it's really a testament of you just putting more focus on yourself. There's something about, I think, with you, Sagittarius, you want to definitely get love. So you're actively dating, you're getting to know people, whatever, when Spirit is trying to sit your rump down and tell you to wait. But Sagittarius is a very impatient sign, so you can't wait. You like, no, I want to go out here and find somebody. And you're going to be met with a lot of dead ends. Because Spirit is trying to tell you it's not time yet. You need to continue to focus on you right now. You need to definitely get over, you know, whatever you are karmically tied to. Whether it be your ex or self-limited beliefs or things that you used to do. That would get you wrapped up in these karmic cycles. Because you're not happy. I think that a lot, like if you were to be honest, I think you're not emotionally fulfilled on your own. And you're almost, for some of you guys, are seeking to find happiness, to fill a void of loneliness, a void of insecurity, a void of you just want to be loved, and you're moving too fast. You got to step back and kind of work on you a little bit. And I know a lot of y'all going to say, no, that ain't me. Okay, well, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear about it. All right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Next, we're going to do Capricorn. If you're just now coming to the live, welcome. Don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love and support. I appreciate it. Also, if you have a personal reading question, we're not doing any personal readings on this live. You will need to book a reading directly on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Thank you for your understanding. All right, let's do it, Capricorn. Got knowledge here. We got Juan still in the building. Tess, who's a Capricorn moon. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Oh, look at the little doggy. It's a little gift doggy. Thank you so much. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Capricorn in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Four of Wands. Underneath the deck, we got the Seven of Swords and the Lovers. This person is unsure about you. And I feel like this is someone who's been unsure about you for a very long time. This definitely feels like a past person trying to make a return. And it feels like somebody that was juggling you with someone else. But now they've dropped the third party or the third entity, which could have been a karmic relationship, their family, their friends, or whatever interference. I'm getting there was an interference in this relationship that made this relationship very difficult to show growth or progress forward. So they definitely do want to pursue a connection with you. Thank you, Mr. Pops, for the Sunday. But be warned that this person with the Seven of Swords to the Lovers underneath the deck, this person is deceiving this love offer. It's not an honest love offer. It feels as if they're still they're a bit scared of commitment here. Why? They feel like the victim. This person would say, okay, Capricorn, I've dropped these other opportunities. I've dropped these karmics. I've dropped this third thing that got in the way of us. So why are you giving me a hard time now? You're definitely humbling this person in more ways than one. They're obsessing about you, this situation. It's making them want you more. Yeah. It's so many signs of twos, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, but both of them are in the reverse. So it's almost like you pulling your energy back has made this person realize, wait, Capricorn has standards. Capricorn has boundaries. Capricorn's not going to just let me come in and treat them any kind of way. You're damn right. So now they feel like the Ten of Swords are in their back. You humbled this person. Now they're confused. What should I do? That's why the Seven of Swords and the Lovers was underneath the deck. They don't know like how they should proceed. They know they want you. They know they're obsessing about you, Capricorn, but they're like, I'm not sure how I should proceed because Capricorn's acting brand new. Like they don't care about me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, should I come and pursue this relationship? I don't know. Yeah, I'm stressed out about it though. Definitely this is keeping this person up at night for sure. This whole situation you guys are going through. guys were living with this person or married, or you guys were just in a very long-term committed relationship. If not, you guys may have talked about marriage or moving in with each other. And the fact that you were pulling your energy back is making this person feel betrayed and like they lost a friend. And they really just want to get to a better space with you and heal things. But every time when we look underneath the surface, underneath the deck, it keeps going back to this person's fear of fully surrendering and fully investing. So you definitely got a person that's scared of commitment on your hand, for sure. What does this person want with Capricorn? Ultimately, what is their true intention, Spirit? Five of Swords and Five of Wands. Okay, so this person's going to give you hell. Get ready. Why? Because you're not fully investing and opening to their offer. So this person's going to give you hell. They're going to play a lot of mind games with you. They're going to tell you that they love you. They want to be with you when they don't really know if that's what they want. Like they want you to suffer. This feels like a punishment. They want to kind of like a get back energy. That's what they intend to do if you let this person back. Why is that? Yeah, because they feel like there is no forward movement with you. So yeah, you're going to have to suffer. So this person will lie, deceive, do things to kind of get back at you. And it's going to really trigger you, and that's their intention. Be careful with this person, y'all. This person is. It feels very narcissistic to me. I'm not even going to hold you. I don't like it. This person could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. All right, I'm going to get out of that energy right now. I can't even do no more. God bless you, Capricorn, if that's your reading. Please, no contact if that's your story. Because this person's going to make your life a living hell if you break contact. Trust me. You're going to regret it. Don't do it. All right, here we go. Will Capricorn meet anyone else? Anyone else coming towards Capricorn in love and romance for the month of November 2025? Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups, the Death card, and the King of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So the answer is you'll meet people, but it's not going to go nowhere. It'll be shortly lived. A date, conversations, hanging out, have a little fun, and then death. Yeah. And you're going to be back feeling kind of like neglected again. And it's like it's going to be over and over countless times. You know what it is? I think it's very similar to what we talked about in the Sagittarius reading about. It's like Spirit saying it's not time. Yeah. With the Fool and the Justice in reverse, Spirit saying it's not time to start that new cycle yet. It's not time to start the new cycle yet. So I think what Spirit wants you to do is really kind of continue to work on yourself. What that cycle that we just talked about, that past person, I think it's going to send you back. So when this person reaches out to you, it's going to send you back. It's going to trigger you, and it's going to send you back just a little bit. You're not going, some of you guys will not reply to this person or deal with them, but it's going to send you back subconsciously. And spiritually, it's going to make you kind of like even question, like, did I make the right choice? And did you know, all that. So it's really important. What I'm saying is you've got to be honest with yourself. Are you honestly ready for a relationship? Because this energy is kind of saying you're not. Having these superficial, casual relationships or people to hang out with that you're extending love offers to, you're going to realize you played yourself because you're kind of almost settling at that point. right? And you keep going to these options that are just not what you want. You know, you keep encountering this, and it's almost like Spirit is doing this intentionally. So be careful, please. Please be careful. And don't let all this get into your head as far as like, if you get disappointed. I tell people all the time, you're only going to find one partner. So out of all the people that you encounter and date and get to know, you're only going to find that one person for you, Capricorn. So it takes time to find the right match. But don't get discouraged or give up. It's going to be a rough cycle to get over this one here. But you'll get there. You'll get there. And don't get discouraged with a bunch of no's. Definitely going to be a bunch of no's coming up. All right. Aquarius is next. Ange says, I'm definitely not ready. You are correct. Yep. And that's okay. Nothing's wrong with that. I think the Capricorns that can't be as honest as Ange will still try to force it. And if you find yourself forcing yourself to get out there and you're not really ready, that's when you're going to be met with karmics. And then it's going to kind of discourage you even more. So you got to just kind of wait and be patient. Okay? Wait and be patient. S Baby says, spot on for Cappy. Yes, honey. Love yourself. Absolutely. All right, we got Aquarius next. Aqua Gang, where you at? Safa. Good morning, wherever you are. It's evening here. All right, let's do it, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aquarius in love and romance for the month of November 2025? All right, popping out. 6 of Wands. Ace of Swords in the reverse. And 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, and then underneath the deck, we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I'm also getting earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but that's predominant in the energy here. You know, I really feel like this person wants to get your attention, but they're just not sure if they're going to receive benefits of being with you. This feels like somebody that's very selfish, seeking a one-sided type of relationship. I'm trying to decide if this is a past. I'm trying to decide based on the energy if this is a past person or a new person. Just give me a second, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me about the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Judgment in the reverse. Okay, this feels like a past person. That's what I thought. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm hearing past person that really wants to get your attention, and they're stressed out because they made a bad judgment call because now they're not hearing from you. And they're confused why you're not still giving to them because you used to be a very generous person. You know, just that humanitarian spirit. So yeah, now they're realizing they want to build a relationship with you. They want to stop like playing games. If this person had other options that they were entertaining, they don't want them. That's why it said the Seven of Cups in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse. This person definitely had other people they were entertaining, but they were duds. They feel like time wasters, this person would say. But they definitely did try to entertain these people. Now, when it comes to you, something about you they really like. And I think it has a lot to do with them having other people to compare you to. And they're very stressed out because they feel like they made they judged you incorrectly. That's what I'm hearing. I judged Aqua wrong. I didn't appreciate Aqua when I had Aqua in my energy. Can you tell me more about this Judgment in reverse? Yeah, it's keeping this person up at night. The fact that they, you know, didn't see your worth and value when you were in their energy, Aquarius. They're very regretful of whatever they did to push you away. They also feel they feel very confused, and what they're confused about is why did they do what they did? They don't even know why. I think they were like reevaluating the whole relationship. That's the energy I'm picking up in the month of November. This person's almost like going back and playing the whole relationship over. You know, kind of like a football coach who will review the tapes. It's almost like this person's like analyzing with the Ace of Swords in reverse, trying to understand, like, what was I thinking? I think they're going to get the clarity they need with the Two of Swords in reverse, that they were actually being a coward and not surrendering to this when they had the chance. They're going to see it come to life, that they were just moving out of fear instead of faith. What they missed the most, Aquarius, like I said before, is what you were giving them. So with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in the reverse, to the Page of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that's saying, you know, I really miss what Aquarius was providing me. You know, it's causing issues with this person coming back, because I think that has been the big issue in the relationship, was you may have called this person out because you started to realize it's becoming quite one-sided. And you need this person to get their crap together. And it may have led to some type of fight, argument, disagreement. And now this person realizes, like, you are the prize, Aquarius. They were not. And they can't make it on their own without you. This person can't move on without you. Can you tell me a little bit about what this person wants with Aquarius? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups. So it's all self-serving here. They're thinking about coming back to make amends, because they don't want to be pretty much left out in the cold and feel abandoned by you. They want to get back to the feeling that you gave them. Remember, I said you gave that, you made them feel very comfortable. Let's just say that, whatever that means. You make them feel very comfortable. But now they piss you off. So you're not giving that to them anymore. You're holding back from that generosity thing. And that's kind of triggering this person. So they're hoping that they can get you to get back to that type of experience. So they will reach out to you. All right, that's the gist of it. So let's see if there's anybody else coming towards you, Aquarius. Definitely will hear from your past person. That was definitely a past person there. All right, Spirit. Will Aquarius be meeting anyone else or have anyone else come towards Aquarius for the month of November 2025? Anyone else? We have the Devil in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Strength in the reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. You know, Aquarius, you don't trust people right now. You're not ready for a relationship. After the experience you had with this ex-person, you've lost a lot of trust in trusting people and relationships. So you don't feel confident with giving your heart and your love to a lot of people. You just don't feel it. Your heart's gone very cold to love situations at this time in November. I do see you manifesting love. I do see you believing in love and wanting love, but to actually go out there and create love, it's like hard for you to believe that real love exists. So it's almost like you're very much lying to yourself that you want to manifest love, but when you really don't. I'm calling you out, Aquarius. You telling everybody your mama and you telling me in the comments you want your soulmate to come in. But if they were to show up to your house right now, you would freak the hell out. Yeah, you keep holding on to the fact that people are not going to be good enough. Like they're not going to be, they're going to be wanting to have their hand out. They're going to want to just kind of benefit off of what you have to offer. Like there's a lot of things that you have in your mind that's so negative when it comes to associating to new love. Now, will you actually go out there and date and get to know people? Some of you, yes. But as far as like getting into a full relationship, it's going to take a lot. Like it's almost this person got to do tricks. They gotta pull all kind of tricks out of their sleeve for you to be convinced that they're not on some foolery. That's the time that you're on. Yeah. And this is a part of your process of moving on from your ex. Like I said, a lot of you guys, this is stemming from your experiences of your past, as well as this experience with this ex. It's almost like you have this very, very strong guard up that is hard to penetrate no matter who comes. And it doesn't matter how much you like a person. You're not moving on your boundary with nobody. Now, let me tell you this, Aquarius. It's getting better with the Devil in the reverse to the Two of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like it is a self-protective energy here, but it's also one of which where you're starting to open up. So that's why I say in the month of November and even into December, I think that some of you Aquariuses will start putting yourself out there, but with a guard and a boundary. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I don't see you, running off into the sunset with somebody because you're so guarded. You're going to give folks a hard time. Dang. Aqua gang. I know that's my reading. I ain't fooling with nobody, y'all. I'm so tired of these fools. Hey, it is what it is, Aqua gang. Stay strong. Press on. Stay strong and keep pressing on. Next, we got Pisces. Thank you guys so much for coming to this live. As you guys know, we only have one sign left. If you're coming in, somebody asked about timestamps. Boo, we are still live. So of course there will not be timestamps because we haven't finished recording the video. So if you are just now coming and you are just like, hey, where is my reading? Well, come back later. We're about to do the last sign and you can come back and click on your timestamp because I'll timestamp it for you. But yeah, if someone is live on YouTube, they can't give you any timestamps yet because they're still recording the video, baby. For somebody that asked that in the comments, that was wild. That was quite wild. Here we go. See, I told you SB said she wants herself a soldier. See, you asking for too much. No, I get it, Aquarius. That's why I said I understand the energy totally. It was almost like, you know, Spirit was reading Aqua to the filth. I was like, well, that sounds about right. It is what it is. Here we go, Pisces. Hey, Levi. I know Jeffrey says, happy to hear Pisces. I am too. Y'all don't understand. When I get to Pisces, I be like, thank you, Lord. We made it to the end. Y'all don't know how exhausting it is to do these lives because I'll be on for hours at a time. So imagine just even talking straight for hours and then you're tapping into energies. You're interacting with chats. You're having conversations with people live. And for me today, you know, we're in Mercury retrograde and I'm slightly sleep deprived. So I'm about to crash. When I get off this live, it's probably going to be some drool coming out the side of my mouth. You know that good sleep where you like this? I'm going to be like Pisces. You know, Pisces be getting some good sleep. I'll be like, Pisces, baby, gone. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Pisces in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the Emperor. Well, that's the read. Oh, Pisces got him an Emperor. That's the read. They got the best reading of the night. That's that. I'm just playing. I'm gonna keep your reading going. We got the Emperor. Hold that thought, Pisces. We got the Three of Pentacles. Who is this? Emperor, Three of Pentacles. And the Magician. Best reading of the night. Who the hell is this? I want to be a Pisces. Why couldn't these other signs get a reading like this? Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is where we are with it. Ah, what is that? Thank you, Stephanie, for the little clap and seal. Okay, listen, y'all. The Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. Underneath the deck, again, we have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that's saying, I'm tired of playing games. I'm tired of pushing away the man or the woman that I want. I know I want Pisces. I got to have Pisces. I want to build with Pisces. I want to manifest Pisces. I want to be a teammate. I want to create and manifest and all the things, okay? I'm tired of letting a good thing pass me by. So I'm going to take charge. I'm going to take the lead and go for what I want. And what I want is Pisces. I think for a long time, you know, there's been something that happened with this person where they would deny their own happiness. They would pretend like they don't care about somebody, I guess to make themselves not look like a simp or something. But they don't want to do that anymore. I think this is somebody that sees the potential in this being a beautiful cycle. And to not have you in their life is going to make them unhappy. I think they may have missed the happiness or the good fortune or the good that comes along with being with you, Pisces. Something about this person has missed this. So this may be someone you know. Let's see. Is this somebody new? Yes. This is somebody that's been in hiding, in hermit mode. So this could be somebody from your past that's been in hermit mode because they thought they didn't want you with the Hierophant in reverse. And they realized where they messed up in this hermit mode, that they got to get their act together. So do expect this person to reach out from your past with a solid love offer. For a lot of you guys, it is somebody from your past that wants to work on things with you with the Three of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, again, Magician with the World in reverse, definitely some unfinished business. So this is somebody from your past, okay? Now, another motivator for this person too that I may have not mentioned is they feel left out in the cold. So this is a classic case of I didn't know what I lost until I lost it. I didn't know its value until it was gone. That would be you. Spirit says that's the truth with the Ace of Swords underneath the deck. Yep. The truth is they needed to drop their guard. That's what they realized. What does this person want to do moving forward with Pisces? You know, Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. They don't know if you're willing to want to give to them as much as they want to give to you. They're not sure if you're the one that wants to continue to build a relationship like you did in the past. You were the one that was giving to this, I'm hearing. And they were kind of not really, they were denying their own happiness. This is somebody that self-sabotaged their own happiness. The truth is they did love you the whole time. They did have feelings for you. They did want you. But the thing was they didn't want to look like a simp. They didn't want to look desperate, or they want to look like you got them all wrapped up. You know, that's what they were trying to play some kind of game of not trying to look like, yeah, Pisces got me on lock. They're not confused anymore now. Now they know they want to give to you, invest in you, build with you. That's very evident here. Very evident here. I'm curious about you, Pisces. Let's see how you feel about it. SV says, you the realest man, G. You the realest man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Five of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Swords. Ooh. You know how you feel about this, Pisces, is you feel like you don't know if you can trust that the mind games are over with this person. They play too much. They play too many mind games with you. So you don't know if you can trust letting them back. You feel like deep down, it's going to be a matter of time. You and them going to get into it again because they play too much. And the truth is, you're right. This person in the past self-sabotaged this opportunity with you because they didn't want to look some kind of way. And so they would play the mind games. They would start the conflicts. They would push you away. But I don't think this person wants to do that now, but you don't trust it. Yeah, this person has done a number on you. I think you're finally at the tail end of trying to get over this situation. And then now this person wants to show up. Some of you guys could be wanting to actually date other people and they want to show up. It's like, really? But they're coming. This person could be an Aries, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay? Doesn't have to be. That's just the main energies coming through. Jeffrey says, you are amazingly accurate. I sure am. No, really, I am the real deal. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. All right. So let's see. Is there anybody else? Anybody else, Pisces? Anybody else coming towards you? Because I don't think you're really interested in this. Past person, or some of you. Spirit, is there anybody else coming towards Pisces in love and romance for the rest of November 2025 besides their past person? We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Death in the reverse. And the Lovers in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. You're not ready. You can't stop thinking about this relationship from this past person. It's keeping you captive. And it's not in a good way. It feels like it's such an annoying nuisance that just keeps going and firing off in your brain. You're like, I'm so tired of this past person. Why don't they just go away, right? That kind of thing. I really don't feel like you want to be with this past person at all. I'm not picking that up, but I'm just getting like a nuisance feeling. Like please go away. So when it comes to starting new love offers with other people, you're hesitant. You're very hesitant about these people. And I think it's because you don't want to be a part of an experience where you're taken advantage of. It feels very similar to that Aquarius reading where I feel like you don't want to go into another relationship and they use you or treat you very similar to your ex. Yeah, you have all the clarity you need about the injustice and the things that this person did was straight up wrong and out of line and very painful. I get that. But what it's doing is it's creating this subconscious blockage to where it's causing you to have a fear, like a fear. Yeah, a secret fear with the High Priestess in reverse. That makes you not really want to fully invest in anybody right now. Not in the month of November. You're not open to building a life, a marriage, a relationship long term. Do I see you having options? Of course. I just don't feel like you're totally paying attention to it. Not seriously. So yeah. And it just has to go back to you don't want to self-sabotage your own happiness, your growth. I think a lot of you Pisces have done a lot of work to get to where you are, and you don't want to take any experiences that's going to put you right back to that really hard space, that really vulnerable space. It's like, man, I've done the work. You know, I've really tried to get over this past person. I not dare want to deal with somebody and they're going to put me right back in that. But that's fear. That's fear. SV says, first time I watched you, literally picked up my horoscope and called out exactly what was happening to me. Yep, and my ex. We're friends though, and we have a crazy sync. She's a Scorpio and I'm an Aries. There you go. John says, you are knowledge and knowledge is you. Thank you so much for the love, John. And he says, your beauty radiates a room. Thank you so much. And Jeffrey says, much more focus on my own heart and healing. That's it. And that's what I feel like for most Pisces, what you guys are focusing on. And that's okay. I say it's so important to take time for yourself on your healing journey and not rush new love. Because once you do, you actually will kind of self-sabotage your progress. As you guys know, dating new people, it requires a lot. It requires a lot of no's, a lot of disappointments, but also sometimes you may strike gold. It's a risk. It's like going to a casino. You never know what you're going to get. So it's fair to just make sure you're totally ready for the ups and downs, the ins and outs that comes along with dating. But either way, take your time, Pisces. I hope this helps one of those Pisces out there watching this video bring a little clarity to your situation. So good luck. SB says, growth is a journey. I made my decision to move forward. I love that. I love that. All right, guys. Well, that concludes the readings for tonight. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all. And thank you to all of those that sent gifts. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of those that are interested in booking a reading with me. If you are not booking a reading with me, why not? This was a collective reading, so go ahead and make sure you check it out. The website is MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, where I do personal in-depth readings, and they are confidential. So I love to be able to connect with so many of my beautiful subscribers and having a lot of returning clients. So thank you to those that always keeps coming back and getting the clarity and guidance they need, whether it be in their love, money, and career. I'm off to get some rest, guys. Thank you again to our amazing mods. Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you, T. Rose, Lisa, Kita, DP, Fred, and everyone else out there that continue to support the channel. And thank you once again to all of you that came on tonight and hung out with your girl to watch this live. Again, don't forget to like the video. It is a positive energy exchange, and it gets a lot more beautiful souls this way to get these messages when they need it the most. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourself, collective. Until next time.